The Stoic perspective on why men return to you after no contact suggests that their return often stems from an internal process. This action is usually driven by various emotions, including regret or a sudden realization of what they have lost. Most of the time, those reasons are not trivial. Stoicism teaches that our happiness and peace of mind should not depend on external events or the behaviors of others, but rather on how we respond to those events. This perspective is especially important in relationships, as it allows us to detach from unhealthy attachments and focus on maintaining our emotional equilibrium. When someone you love goes silent or disappears from your life, it creates a significant shift. That sudden absence is powerful because it creates an empty space. When we are constantly surrounded by someone, we become accustomed to them, and sometimes we take their presence for granted. But when that presence is gone, it's as if the light that was always on suddenly goes dark. Like anyone else, men often don't recognize the significance of what they have until it's no longer within their reach. It's not out of malice or neglect. It's a natural part of human behavior. When you were always there and always accessible, it was easy for them to overlook the energy, care, and support you poured into the connection. Some men leave because they believe there is something better out there. Perhaps they are tempted by a new face or think that a single life would be more enjoyable. At first, the absence might feel like freedom, as if he can finally do things his way, without anyone questioning him. However, as time passes, the realization begins to settle that something is different, something is missing. He might try to distract himself by filling the void with work, hobbies, or even new relationships, but distractions only last so long. Eventually, he begins to feel stagnation. He's left with the realization that the connection you shared was unique, built on trust, respect, and an unspoken understanding. He realizes that real, lasting growth comes from being held accountable, and this truth begins to weigh on him. Then curiosity starts to creep in. Curiosity is a powerful thing. It's the spark that lights a fire, the thought that won't go away. He starts to wonder what you are doing now, if you are okay, and if you are happy. This mystery of your absence draws his mind back to you. Silence has a way of echoing louder than words ever could. Without your voice, laughter, energy, and presence, he begins to notice what's missing. Let him wonder. Let him reflect. The mystery of your absence does more than you can imagine. When you choose to step back, you not only give him the opportunity to miss you, but you also create the chance for him to see you clearly, perhaps for the first time. All those little things that were once taken for granted now stand out like stars in the night sky. What's happening here is simple. Distance amplifies your worth. In that silence, your value begins to shine even more brightly than it ever could in your presence. This isn't about punishment or trying to manipulate someone into coming back. It's about the natural pull of authenticity. Your decision to step back doesn't just benefit him, it also transforms you. It gives you time to focus on yourself, build your confidence, and recognize your own worth. As you grow, your energy becomes even more radiant. By stepping away, the silence provides him space to reflect. This space enables him to see what he needs to observe, without you having to convince him of your value. That level of self-assurance speaks volumes even in silence. Relationships aren't only about love or grand gestures of fiery passion. They encompass the everyday rhythm of life, the small, quiet moments that form the foundation of connection. Often, they are about grounding each other, creating a space where both individuals can grow and offering support amid life's chaos. When that stability is gone, it creates a ripple effect, even if he doesn't recognize it immediately. At first, he might think everything is fine. He might even convince himself that life feels lighter without the commitments or expectations that come with a relationship. But slowly, as days turn into weeks, a new awareness begins to creep in. What he starts to miss isn't just you, it's the foundation you built together. He starts to understand that being with you wasn't just about the emotional connection, it was about how you challenged him and helped him become a better version of himself. He's had time to reflect on how, in your presence, you encouraged him to strive for more, to push beyond his limits, and to evolve into someone more aligned with his highest potential. He has the time to compare and experience what life is like without you, leading him to realize that not all relationships are built on the same foundation. Here he's forced to confront the fact that relationships like yours aren't easily replaced. They require effort, vulnerability, and a mutual willingness to grow together. And the truth of what you brought to his life becomes impossible to ignore. He realizes he may have walked away from something extraordinary in pursuit of something fleeting. He wants to reconnect, and now as he returns, it's not out of longing, but to rediscover the person he now realizes mattered more than he knew. That recognition, the rare and beautiful connection that still holds a place in his heart. His return is often with a mix of hope and humility, hope that the door isn't fully closed, and humility in recognizing that he may need to work to earn his place back in your life. This isn't just about rekindling what once was. It's about acknowledging the depth of what you built together and the part he played in losing it. During the time you spent together, it wasn't always easy, but it was transformative. You didn't just accept him as he was, you encouraged him to grow and become the best version of himself. Now he realizes how much he took that growth for granted. In the end, the choice is yours whether to accept him back. However, know this, his return is a testament to your strength, worth, and the way you carried yourself when the world told you to settle. That is your power, and it's undeniable. It's not that he couldn't function without you, rather he has come to realize that he functioned better with you. The man who returns is not the same man who left. He has realized that you were never just a partner, you were the catalyst for his evolution. This realization is crucial and part of his journey. The fact that he comes back is a testament to his growth. He may have walked away initially because he wasn't ready to confront himself, but now he's had the time to do so. He has come to understand that growth isn't always comfortable, and that it sometimes takes stepping away to truly appreciate how much a person has contributed to your development. His journey, this period of separation, though painful, wasn't wasted. It was a necessary part of the story, a chance for both of you to grow individually, to reflect, and to understand what truly matters. The foundation you laid for each other remains. For him, returning is an opportunity to appreciate the depth of what you offer. For you, it's a chance to reaffirm your strength and honor your own needs. When he returns, it's not just for words, it's about gaining a deeper understanding of who you are and the connection you share. That kind of clarity, born from absence and reflection, lays the foundation for something strong, intentional, and truly lasting. Now, the challenge is to build on that foundation with a new understanding and an enhanced appreciation for each other's roles in mutual growth. Remember that growth isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous journey to rise above life's challenges, and that's something worth fighting for. Seneca said, "Whoever then understands what is good can also know how to love. But he who cannot distinguish good from bad, and things which are neither good nor bad from both, can he possess the power of loving? To love, then, is only in the power of the wise.